Tropical rainforest biome. The types of animals found is the amphibian, a vertebrate animal that lives in water, breathing through its gills in its early life, but later in life, as an adult, lives on land and breathes through its lungs. An example of an amphibian is the red-eyed tree frog, which in its early life is a tadpole, and as it grows up, becomes the tree frog. A reptile, loosely defined as a scaly animal that lays eggs and breathes air. The frill-necked lizard is an example of which. A bird is a warm-blooded vertebrate that typically can fly, lays eggs, and possesses wings, feathers, and a beak. An example of a bird is the quetzal. Insects, the most numerous animal in the rainforest, have a 3-part body and an exoskeleton and 6 legs. An example of the insect is the morpho butterfly. A mammal is a warm-blooded vertebrate that has hair or fur and nourishes its young with milk. An example of a mammal is the gibbon. Fish, a limbless, cold-blooded vertebrate that lives wholly in water and possesses gills and fins. An example of which is the piranha.
They got the style, their house can be heard over half a mile. And that's a caiman waiting a while for its prey to come. It's related to the crocodile. And that's a snake, a unique creation. They crawl and blend into the vegetation. And that's a tapir, I know, of course. It looks like a pig, but it's more like a horse. More than 1 million species to study in all, like the jaguar, ocelot, monkeys, and macaws. All of these animals mean so much, but we can lose them all if we lose touch with the forest.
First type of interaction found in the tropical biome is parasitism, which can be seen in the strangler fig vine. The vine starts to grow around the tree, down towards the roots as well as up towards the leaves. Eventually, the strangler fig vine steals sunlight from the tree and takes up root space, thus killing the tree. Next is commensalism. An example of it is bromeliad plants and frogs. The plant is unaffected, while the frog gets shelter from the leaves and water from the plant. Then, there's mutualism, where both organisms are benefited from the relationship. An example is the relationship between ants and fungi. Ants protect the fungi, while the fungi give nutrients to the ants. Next is competition.